Hello. Today I'm going to teach you an easy way in Excel to keep track of your I-9s. I-9s is the federal way of making sure that people are eligible to work in your company. And if you're looking at this video, that's most likely you already know all of that. So I'm going to teach you an easy way to keep track of your I-9 keeping and termination via the rules of the federal government as of 2017. If the termination date is longer by adding 365 to it, then the higher date, that's the date you use. Or if it's more beneficial to add 3 years to the higher date than the term date, that's the one you use. So it's either you keep it for 3 years from their higher date, or you keep it 1 year after the termination date. And I have a couple examples of this. The first one, as you can see, was John Brown. He was hired in 2003 and he was terminated in 2017. The I-9 termination date will be May 18th of 2018 because adding a year onto his termination date would be greater than his hire date. If you know all of this, you can skip ahead a little bit. And as you can see down here, for Lily Ebler, if you add 3 years to her hire date, it is greater than adding 1 year to her term date, and that should push it out to April 2013, 25th of 2013. As you can see, that is term. So this way, the only things you have to manually enter are columns A through E, and these will automatically update. So I want to go through and show you which formulas I'm using and explain them. This is just an easy way to keep this person as inactive and active, because that'll let you know, obviously, if they're active, you're keeping their I-9s because they haven't terminated yet. So the formula is if E2, which is our termination date over here, is blank, we're going to put active, because that means they haven't been terminated. And if there is something, most likely it's date, so we're going to put that they are inactive. Which brings us to G2. So this one's saying if E3, well, if F3 says active, obviously we're going to NA on the I-9 termination date because we need to ultimately keep it in the end. However, if it's not active, we need to go to next steps, which has been saying the whole time. So it's going to take E3 plus 365. If that is greater than D3 plus 1095.75, accounting for leap years. If that is true, we're going to add 365 to the termination date. If it's false, meaning the higher date would be more beneficial, we're going to add 1095 to it. And that would get us these numbers you see here. And then finally, this is an easy I-9 status at the end. All you're saying is if G2 is less than today, you term it. If today is greater than G2, we're going to keep it. And as you can see, 2013 is well 5 years behind us at this point, and May 18, 2018 is not here yet, hence it will keep it. So all you have to do is if you run out, you'll just take these 3 columns, because these are the only ones that automatically update, and you'll drag them down. So let's make a new person. We'll put their employee number. We will use Edelman. We'll put Cameron. And let's say I was hired on, we'll do today's date when I upload this video. Now let's say I'm a terrible employee and I also got fired on the same exact day. It is now inactive, and you now know on the 12th of February in 2021 you can finally terminate my I-9. So that's how easy it works. You just enter these 4 in. It's a typical Excel sheet. You just got to keep up with it, make sure that your terms are... And once someone's terms, you can either delete the row, or if you really want to keep something, you can add a new Excel sheet and you can put them on the other side. And then obviously you're also going to copy your headers so you know what you're talking about. So I find that would probably be the easiest way if you ever wanted to keep track of your documents and you don't have a system that does it for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this helps you use if and also teaches a little bit about I-9s. Make sure you check out the video below. It looks with VLOOKUP and SUMIF, and that can also help you in your business endeavors. Thank you. Have a good day.